I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm not a baker who's gonna bake cookies and feed you like it's a dessert. You're a big boy or girl now. Believe it or not, there are a couple things in the current Wizard 101 that I do like. So today I'm just gonna share with you what I think of Wizard 101 in 2021. So one of the things the developers decided to implement was this feature where you could see where everybody is in the world that you're in. It's supposed to help social interaction and make it easier for people to help others. One of the benefits to this is you can teleport to practically and basically anybody. It's like you're Neo moving through the Matrix, and you can bypass all these privacy laws in this interconnected web. It's so convenient because let's say you wanted to go to the central trading hub known as the Bazaar. Just look for somebody on the list, select them, and then just teleport to them. Now if you don't want some random people disturbing you, there's actually a button that you can set to Do Not Disturb. I like this feature in the game, but again, the only problem that could arise is with privacy and being able to stalk people with it. Which does remind me of an upcoming video I had thought of involving this, so stay tuned for that. It's nothing creepy though. So with the Stone Age of 32 bits going away came the 64 bits of still the Stone Age of graphics. The only difference I find is supposedly they'd be able to improve or enhance the game's software limitations. Now this is good and bad. On one hand, you can probably let males dye their clothing pink, but on the other, you can't run the game on a potato anymore. Keep in mind though, it has been a long time since the days of Windows 98, so in order to move forward, the game has to transition from 32 to 64-bit. From what I've seen so far from players, they seem to have graphical errors where the game starts to flash disco strobe lights. My only guess and fix to this would be to switch from a Mac to a PC. Who knows, maybe somebody out there might preserve a copy of this game when we get to a point where it reaches hyper-realistic graphics. Anyways, the most obvious thing that I've noticed this year is the rise of microtransactions. Now is this due to the $1 and some $100 million buyout that game Amiibo or Mango did? I don't know. Personally, I'm not sure what this company does. The only game I've heard of that they've acquired before was Fiesta Online. But I have heard rumors and people saying that they buy out games that are failing and try to make a quick profit off it, with the lowest amount of effort possible. After glancing at their games on social media websites, it's pretty clear the communities seem to be somewhat dead, or at least dislike the company for what they did. However, my take on this for Wizard 101's acquisition is that it has always been pay to play from the start, or at least when I joined back in early 2009. Things haven't changed from then to now. Most players in Wizard 101, according to the demographics, are veterans of the game or at the ages around 18 to 24. So they are accustomed to this. Another thing that I've noticed is testing for the spring update, which was cut back earlier than the other test periods. So in a sense, they are pushing out updates, but at a cost to quality. If you are watching this video and are interested in playing the game or haven't played the game, try it out at a discounted membership. Other than that though, I'd steer clear of this game. The cost of playing the game yearly as well as the microtransactions and the paywall is very discouraging to newer players. I've known and seen quite a few people who have invested hundreds of dollars into this game. If there's one piece of advice I'd give to you when considering playing the game, is don't let the microtransactions sink their teeth into you. Only let the story do that. You playing the game is more than enough to have fun. Overall though, I don't think the game is going away anytime soon. Could be 10 years, could be 20 years. Or could be like RuneScape spawning another line of itself in old school. Now until the day the developers start making powerful meta-defining gear available to buy only in the Crown Store, instead of it being earnable through bosses, I'll let things play out and run its course. I'll tell you though, that armor will be so powerful. Like many in MMOs, it has the ability to repel women away from you. I'm not kidding at all. All you gotta do is mention the fact that you spent $30 or $40 for a virtual imaginary piece of gear that you can't feel and you can't touch. With that out of the way, what do you think of Wizard 101 currently in 2021? Comment down below. I'd like to hear what you think. If you're new to this channel, subscribing is just a click away. That's all I have for this video. Take care, and see you guys.